Upriver, the Waikato met the 20th century. The wharf at Mercer linked New Zealand's longest river to its busiest highway and its most important railway junction. This combination formed the basis of a new business empire headed by the unstoppable Caesar Roos. This is the Caesar Roos Bridge, and around these parts he's known as the Old Man of the River. He was born over in that cottage over there. At the age of 9, he'd already started ferrying vegetables over to Mercer to sell to the locals, and as a teenager he'd acquired his first boat. He started building boats over here on the banks of the river. His dream of the Waikato River becoming State Highway 1 was well underway, and up here at Rio Vista the legend lives on with his daughter Jeanette. It's a great cup of tea.
It's a lovely cup of tea, yes.
Tell us about your father. He seemed to come across as a very determined man. How do you remember him?
Yes, well, he enjoyed his cup of tea for a start. He used to sit down and have about 5 cups of tea, one after the other sometimes. But he was very determined, and he liked to prove... He used to sit down and have about 5 cups of tea, one after the other sometimes. But he was very determined, and he liked to prove that he was right. For instance, there was a government commission in 1917 said that the Waikato River was unfit for commercial traffic. So, of course, from then on he was determined to prove that it was satisfactory as a commercial venture. So he went and ordered in 1924 the largest stern wheeler that you could possibly have, and ran that on the river for many, many years.
Roos's paddle steamers were the Mack trucks of the Waikato. For more than 30 years they carried everything from cabbages to coal, from Hamilton to Mercer. With a piano on the top deck, for a moonlight cruise to Horsham Downs, they became the Waikato's Mississippi Queen. Mary Power Station. It's fairly hard to miss. The first one on the river. In the 1860s, power of a different kind was the issue. The fight was over land.